Hey guys, check this out. Huge news with Cardano. Cardano testnet catastrophically broken, says a developer here. Looking at this article, key takeaways from this article is Cardano stake pool operators have discovered a critical bug in the last version of the blockchain's client software that creates incompatible forks on the testnet. Now, this is big. So looking at this article and what Adam Dean has to say, it's important to point out that Cardano testnet is catastrophically broken, and this version that we had previously been told was tested and ready for the Vasil hard fork. And really what Adam Dean is saying, that this is all due to Cardano rushing to roll out the Vasil upgrade. So looking here, he says to the point where like it almost got to a point where Cardano would completely be exposed and broken. And that's really what he's saying. He said, if there were a nuclear clock for Cardano, we got close to hitting midnight, he wrote. So this is kind of different when we talk about Cardano. Cardano is notoriously known for being slow, like to being like they take their time, not worried about anything. When it rolls out, it rolls out, you know, and this is very, you know, not Cardano's MO by any means. Like if you've been in the crypto space, like I've only been in crypto since the late 2017. So if you've been in crypto space, I would say like within like the past 2 years, you understand that Cardano moves at its own pace. And so for this to even be a conversation to happen with the launch of the Vasil hard fork upgrade is due to rushing it. That goes completely against what Cardano typically does. So I'm gonna stay updated with this and see what's going on, because IOHK, you know, reassured independent stake pool operators that Cardano node version has been heavily tested and was ready for deployment. However, after most stake operators rushed to upgrade to the version to simulate a Vasil hard fork combinator event, operators and pool tool discovered a critical bug in the client software that led to creation of incompatible forks. So this is very unique in my opinion, because you know this dev is saying, he's saying the level of rushing from IOHK to deploy the Vasil upgrade gave him an uneasy feeling, indicating that the blockchain could have faced a catastrophe in the community if they didn't catch the bug. So this is big. I mean, this is something I'm gonna keep a look at, because this isn't really like Cardano. This isn't like IOHK to move very fast and want to get it out. That's not typically what they do. So we'll see what happens. I'm glad that someone caught it, but then it kind of brings me into question, you know, where the direction of Cardano's headed. I'll put some videos out, you know, with my findings and kind of do some research and dive in and talk to some people I know on the team about, you know, what happened and ultimately what is the direction for Cardano moving forward. You know, things change in companies, things change in, you know, communities. So I'm gonna take a look at that. And, you know, really some more, you know, bearish news, I would say. Just in AMC and Ape stock trading has been halted. So people question me when we look at these Bitcoin chart. People question, you see how it respected our counter trend line perfectly. It's bouncing off completely. But people ask me, you know, why do I think there's more blood to be had on the streets? Because I made my position very clear here on this channel that, you know, I expect more lows. I expect things to drop a little bit further than it already had, because it just doesn't seem like enough blood on the streets. But this is, if you look at the news, this stuff is why. Look, AMC Ape stock halted trading. We got a catastrophically broken ecosystem. Cardano testnet, I should say, you know, broken, and just bearish news all over. But there is some bullish news. We took a look at Samsung. They filed to launch Bitcoin and crypto exchange. So through all the madness, there is this sense of large billion-dollar companies are putting massive amounts of resources and capital into the crypto space. You know, you got Mark Cuban saying, oh, metaverse, you shouldn't do it. But then you have billion-dollar companies trademarking and gearing up to have a metaverse, you know, service, or, you know, be present in the metaverse. So, you know, the writing's on the wall. The writing's there. Taking a look at this Bitcoin chart here real quick, we see how it bounced there. The reason why I expect it to be, you know, make a new low is really because everything that's happening, you know, from a fundamental standpoint. The technicals as well, because like I've showed you guys, if you look back to May, we dealt with the same thing. I'll take off this divergence, but if you look at, we have the same thing. 1, 2 break, 1, 2. We're not breaking yet, but I expect a break. So that's what I'm looking for, you know, and I'll move all this stuff so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking for. And, you know, this is really just a pullback, in my opinion, really to get people comfortable, to get people, you know, oh, that was the bottom, get people scared to buy. And then they dump, they end up selling at a loss and never come back to crypto again. That's typically what happens. That's what I've seen. So taking a look next at this project that I just heard about, I started reading about. It's called Get Protocol. Get Protocol currently only sits at $1.56. And to be honest with you, it's really providing a way to, you know, provide ticketing solutions for everyone. We're not even talking about big events, even talking about the smaller events, and really be able to include, you know, people that go, be able to provide an experience, be able to provide profitability for those people that, you know, sell the tickets as well. And, you know, NFTs, utilizing the blockchain software, and what they're saying is there is untapped potential in every ticket, and secondary market revenue, ticket become digital collectibles, reward your true fans, and optimize primary sales. They say we got a product that will take your ticketing to the next level. And, you know, people say that crypto is, you know, NFTs. I would say I've read that NFTs, oh, they're not worth anything, not going anywhere, or, you know, they're not going to do anything, is really what they say. And this is pretty much debunking all that. This is providing people a way to, you know, really pretty much ticket everything. You're able to provide, you can't fake it. You can't fake it on the blockchain. You can't, you know, tamper with it. If you have it, you have it. If it's there, it's there. And rewarding people for having it as well. So this is huge, and it expands far more past, you know, when I'm thinking about, you know, just NFTs and ticketing. I'm thinking about even applying it to like insurance, being able to apply it to assets, being able to apply it to, you know, if you have documents. Like this is changing the game. So for me, I look at Get Protocol for, you know, they're talking about ticketing. I think it's going to expand, I mean, far past just ticketing. I think it's going to expand to product services. And honestly, I think sky's the limit here. They already partnered with Immutable X, as I see here. And this, I just think this is going to be one of those most undervalued projects, with its all-time high only being about $9. So I'm going to keep taking a look at this. This is definitely a project that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. When we talk about projects that can give you massive gains, you guys know the foundation for me. You guys know the foundation: Bitcoin, Cardano, Stellar, Ethereum, XRP, HBAR, XLM. Like those 7 are pretty much like the foundation for me. But once that foundation is built, then I start going into, you know, altcoins that can give me significant gains, right? So take a look at that. I'm gonna be diving into this, and I'll come back with what I find, and I will share with you guys for sure. Hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do, and we'll see you soon.